Bill stole my sister. That fella told me he'd help. There's a bounty on her, $10,000.
You work for me? 3 ways on the bounty. You ever shoot a man?
No, I'm a Christian.
God knows how many this cutthroat has.
3 against now.
2 against. You're a Christian.
You're the littlest man I ever seen.
You're the ugliest.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Cinemaniac Central. My name is Chris, and this is my review for The Thicket. The Thicket is a gritty Western drama that stars Peter Dinklage, Juliette Lewis, and Levon Hawke. So Dinklage plays Reginald Jones, who is a bounty hunter who is hired by this teenager played by Levon Hawke, whose sister is kidnapped by infamous killer cutthroat Bill, played by Juliette Lewis. She and her gang are headed to this place called The Thicket, where this violent confrontation ensues. My main draw from this movie, to be honest with you, wasn't Peter Dinklage. I'm not a fan. I'm not a huge fan of his stuff. I've never really been familiar with it. Not that I don't like him or anything. It's just not that I've never really watched him in anything. But I will say, after seeing this, I definitely will be go checking some more stuff out from him. But for me, the biggest standout in this movie was Juliette Lewis. I'm not typically a Western guy. I'm like I said, I like the classics. You know, there's Tombstone and The Quick and the Dead, more 90s classics in there, and Back to the Future Part 3. And a few of the ones that have come out in recent years, I've actually really enjoyed. The Thicket here is definitely one of the best that has come out, in my opinion. And so, Juliette Lewis, I mean, she is the major standout here. She steals the show for me. She is absolutely fantastic. Every time she enters the frame, she's great. She is fierce, fantastic, and terrifying. Peter Dinklage, he's fantastic. I think he is great in this movie. And like I said, it makes me want to go check out some more stuff with him. But yeah, he plays this bounty hunter who's crafty. He doesn't take shit. He goes straight to the point, man. And I think he's great as well. But you also have Levon Hawke in here, who I've never seen in anything. This is the first thing I've seen him in. And I looked at his filmography, and the only thing that I'm familiar with, but I haven't seen it yet, is Blink Twice. He's also in that movie, which I have yet to see either, but I'm definitely checking it out after seeing him in here because I think he's really good as well. But one that kind of turned my attention here was this guy that plays Dinklage's partner. Let's see here. His character is Eustace, but he's played by Gabinga. Let's see, I have a hard time pronouncing his name. I'm sorry. Gabinga Akanagabe, something like that. But I saw his face and I was like, holy shit. I recognize him from somewhere. I recognize him from Lottery Ticket. He played Lorenzo, the guy that kept harassing Bow Wow's character in that movie. I thought he was great in that movie too, and so seeing him in here, he had a more prominent role here, and I thought he was really good as well as Dinklage's partner. And so yeah, and he was also in the Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3 remake as a subway passenger. And so yeah, he's great in here as well. There's one guy who plays this character called Fatty. I'm telling you, he looked just like Dennis Berkeley. If you've seen Son-in-Law, who plays Theo, he looks just like him, but it's not him. His name is like let's see, his name is Derek Gilroy. So I've never heard of him, but he looked a lot like Dennis Berkeley. And you also have Leslie Grace. Also, she's in here. She plays this prostitute that kind of joins with them, with the aid of Jack, Levon Hawke, and she kind of joins them as a way of getting out of that profession. And so she's pretty good too. I didn't know that she was in The Heights with Anthony Ramos and Melissa Barrera, which I haven't seen that either. So definitely there's a few movies after seeing some of these performances I'm going to go check out. But yeah, for me, easily Peter Dinklage and Juliette Lewis steal it for me. They're great. Like I said, Lewis is great. But yeah, if you're a fan of westerns, I highly recommend checking this out. I know this review is pretty short, but there's not a whole lot to say other than the fact that this is one of the best westerns that has come out in recent years. So yeah, if you like westerns, if you're a fan of Peter Dinklage, fan of Juliette Lewis or whatever, highly recommend checking this out. That's just my thoughts on The Thicket. Don't forget to like, comment down below if you've seen The Thicket. What did you think of it? Subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll get notified for all the videos that I upload. Stay tuned for the next month, for October. I'm going to be doing a lot of horror reviews. I'm going to try to do this 31 Days of Horror, where I do a horror film, probably from franchise movies, for every day in October. So get ready. I'm hoping that kind of works out. So get ready for that. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And I will see you next time.